Hi everybody, it's Daggin Hills here, and I wanted to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving, and in honor of the holiday, I'm going to make a really simple pumpkin pie. I actually make a few, but this is just the first one. So let's do it. Okay, we're going to start, and I'm going to cheat and use this pre-made pie crust. I sometimes make my own crust, but I'm kind of lazy this year, so we're going to use a pre-made one. Okay, first we're going to start with the spice mix. So we have our bowl here. This one's a little too big. It's for everything. So let's do a little magic. Abracadabra. Voila! I shrunk it. Okay, we start with that goofy Daggin. What's he doing? We start with 3/4 of a cup of granulated sugar, which is always sweet, as they say. I'm going to do this in real time since this isn't a very complex video. And then we're going to use a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Like that. That's about right. Throw that in. Next, we're going to use a little bit of ground ginger. Okay, so we put a 1/2 teaspoon of the beautiful ground ginger. It's more or less, I try to keep it pretty much accurate, but I'm not going to die if it's too much. Hopefully not. And then we put a 1/2 teaspoon of the beautiful ground cloves. And next, we're going to put a whole teaspoon of beautiful ground cinnamon. The smell, the scent of these spices is just so wonderful. Just to make this alone really puts you in a good mood. So I'm going to put a little bit, it's a little overspill. Yeah, so we put a teaspoon of the ground cinnamon too. Okay, now we mix this all up. This is our little spice mixture. And try to get any lumps we may have out. Mix this up nice. Oh, this smells great. They even sell a pre-made pumpkin spice mix, but it's so simple to put it together. What if you don't have all the spices? I try to get these lumps out. They'll come out on their own. We'll mix it in. So we got this all stirred up, and we're going to put this aside. Now we're going to work on our other. So let's do magic. Return big bowl. And like magic, the big bowl is back. Cheap trick. Well, here's a couple eggs. We're going to beat them up. We're going to really beat them up. But when I was young, I thought eggs were all white. So when I went to visit my grandmother in the South and I saw brown eggs, it was like, what are these? But now, of course, I know. So let's put these eggs in. There's one. There's two. Now we're going to beat them up. This is my favorite part. Really give them what for. I have a little whisk, but we're going to use a fork. Keep this simple. As you know from my cooking videos, I like things pretty simple but still tasty. Okay, next we're going to stir in this pumpkin. I use a spatula to get it all out of there. Come on. It's time to go, pumpkin. You've served us well. Ring the bell. That woke you up. I should bang more dishes, keep you awake. Well, even if you're falling asleep during my video, at least I'm serving some purpose. So, okay, we got this all mixed in. And next, I'm going to do like this. Do it like that. Do it like that. I think that's the Yan Can cook. Stealing from him. So next comes our beautiful spice mix. So we're going to sprinkle that in. And now, get my little fork again. Now you mix this all up. So it's the eggs, the pumpkin, and the spice mix. You mix this up. That sounds like me all mixed up. Not really. So, get this baby going. Now I've preheated the oven to 425. You want to put, when the pie first goes in, you want it to go about 15 minutes at 425. And then you reduce it to 350. And it goes for about 50 minutes. You have to kind of watch it and use a little toothpick trick. When the toothpick comes out clean from inserting it, then you know it's ready. Look at that. It's looking good. So now we're gonna, they say to gently stir it in. We'll try to do it as we go. But this is a can of evaporated milk. So I'll dump it in. I'm gonna mix it all up. All done. We made pumpkin soup. Thanks for watching. No, next we get the pie crust. And we dump this baby in. Get it right to the edge. There's sometimes a little more, but see how much we can get in there. That's about it. I don't want to put too much. You can, if you're making, like I'm going to make another, but I thought I'd show this one, you could always put that in the next one. So let's get this in the oven. Okay, well I always put a little tin foil because it'll probably spill. So I'm going to push this in. So there we are. It's in. We're going to shut the door and let it go for 15 minutes at 425. Okay, in keeping with my little theme as I do my cooking videos, here's a couple little things from the kitchen. Now these are adorable, and I don't know, probably some of you have seen something similar to these. These are actually from Japan. They're pretty old, but they're salt and pepper shakers. Here's the little wife, and here's the little husband. Hi. Now what you do with these, it's if the wife wakes up first and she's feeling great, I feel fine, you leave it like that. The husband, when he gets up, he's like that. But now if the wife's upset, then you turn it like this. So you get kind of a warning, like watch out. And then of course, if the husband's in a bad mood, watch out. So it's like a little indicator, like tread carefully, my dear. It'll probably help a lot of marriages. But it's funny. So if you're in a bad mood, you turn it. Then if you're in a good mood, you turn it back around. Like, oh, okay, wife's happy, husband's happy, no need to fear. But if you wake up, that's like that. Watch out. These are adorable. So it's like a early warning. I like her little shoes. Early warning signal. And then him. I always wondered why they look like that, but I guess they're from Japan. So, look at him. You had to avoid hubby today if he looks like that. But let's hope they both look like that. So, it's almost time to turn the heat down to 350 on that pie. It's going to go for about 50 more minutes, so I'll be back. Okay, it's just about done. It has a few minutes to go. I thought I'd show you with the toothpick. So if you put the toothpick in, it comes out clean. Can't focus. It's pretty much done. I'll let the center just rise just a few minutes more. So let's close it. Okay, well, it's out of the oven and it looks great. You can see it's it sinks a little bit once it cools down, but turned out really good. So now, what are we going to put on top of this? What do you like to put on top of pumpkin pie? I know what I like. So I think I'm going to whip up some heavy cream, make a nice whipped cream to go on top. But let me know in the comments what you like to put on top, or if you just eat it like this. It's not so bad, just like this. So, thanks for watching. And I want to wish you all a very happy Thanksgiving. And may God bless you and have a blessed holiday and enjoy time with your family. Or if you're alone, have a beautiful day. Take care. Okay, now it's time, move that out of the way, for the whipping cream. Let's make this whipped cream. Now, I've never made this with an emulsifier, but I thought I'd give it a shot. So we're only going to put about half. I don't want to put the whole thing. It's going to make quite a bit. Here's my Cuisinart emulsifier. Now all you need to do is just put a little bit of sugar in. Put a little sugar in. Well, that worked amazing. If you don't have one of these, you should try to get one. It's a Cuisinart Smart Stick. You know, it's an emulsifier. Has the little blade inside. And boy, it was less than a minute, that whipped cream. So there you can see how thick it is. Beautiful, thick. Won't even come off the spoon. I don't make it too sickly sweet, just a little sugar, and it's fine. Sorry about that, I have weirdos in the background. Okay, now the pies are done, and the whipped cream's all done. Look at that. So I'm going to show you the rest of the dinner. So let's go see what we have. For Thanksgiving, I have this beautiful little turkey breast roast. It's actually like the whole breast of a turkey, so you don't have all the extra. But here for the side dish, we're going to make some roasted Brussels sprouts. Here are the Brussels sprouts. We're going to do a simple recipe. So let me start. Okay, now I've washed these. And all you do, really simply, just cut the little, you want to cut the little end off. And then any loose leaves come right off. Like that. Then we'll put them in a baggie. And just cut that little end. And then any loose leaves. So I'll save you the monotony. Okay, they're all clean and cut and put in this bag. This is really simple recipe. We're going to use some beautiful olive oil. We're going to dump some in. We want to coat it, so you want to put a fair amount. That's about enough right there. And next, again, I'm taking the easy way. I'm going to put a little of the squeezed garlic. It's chopped garlic. A little bit in there. Put a little squeeze of that. And then I'm going to put some black pepper. Just sprinkle it on, and we're going to mix it up and let it marinate for a while. And then a little bit of some salt. Just a little bit, not too much. So we're going to mix this all up. Okay, like I said, we're going to have this beautiful turkey breast roast. So I'm going to open it up, put it in the pan, get it ready. Okay, well, the roast, I got it out of the package. It comes in this little netting. What you want to do is kind of pull it up and off, so when it's done cooking, it'll come off easy. If you don't, it kind of sticks in there. So I just kind of spin it, kind of pull it, spin it and pull it. And we flip it back around. That should be pretty good. There we go. Sorry about my hand. There we go. Now we're going to put a little salt and pepper. It has some spice on it. A little bit of seasoning. A little salt, a little pepper. Doesn't need too much. And then put a little bit. You can use cooking spray. You can use some of this vegetable oil. I just put a little bit down. That's good enough. Spin it in the pan, making sure that netting's off. There we go. It's all ready for the oven. So we're going to cook this for about 2 hours at 350. But we're going to leave it uncovered. Okay, so it goes in the 325 oven for about 2 hours. Let's push this guy in. Ready to go. Here's pie number 2. Look at that one. Looks beautiful. And we have some side dishes. I'll show you when the turkey's done. Okay, the Brussels sprouts are all done. I sprayed this foil lined pan, so I'm going to put this in the oven. And they're going to roast for about 45 minutes. It's going to be the same, it's about 325. You're supposed to do them a little hotter, but I have the turkey going, so I'm just going to throw them in. See what happens. Look how beautiful they are. Okay, this will be the other sides. I'm going to have some olives, jellied cranberry. This is all real simple. The breast doesn't have enough juice to really make a gravy, so I bought a gravy, some stovetop. And if you ever had these are wonderful. But those will be the sides. Well, here's the roast out of the oven. Look at that. Looks beautiful. Like I said, it's all breast meat. And we have some olives. I always have had those. I don't know why. And then that jellied cranberry. And those Brussels sprouts are almost out of the oven. Let me pull them out. Okay, and there are those roasted Brussels sprouts with garlic and olive oil. So it's time to plate up. We have the gravy going. The stuffing is all done. So let's make a nice plate. Okay, here we are. We have the beautiful roast turkey, the cranberry, the potatoes, gravy, the stuffing, and those roasted Brussels sprouts. So I hope you enjoyed this. Have a beautiful Thanksgiving, everyone. Take care. Okay, well, here's the pie. And we have that beautiful whipped cream. So you know what that means. It's dessert time. So let's dig in. Well, there we are. Beautiful pumpkin pie. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Look at that. That whipped cream.